Barry, what would you think that other groups should learn from what you've done? Like, what have you done wrong that they can avoid that you can tell us about, and what have you done right that you'd really suggest people think about right off the top? What are the top lessons learned that you'd share?
Well, my biggest mistake I've made, it was a case up in Cookville where I waited too long to sue. I sent out a notice. They were very nice. I actually called the mayor to let him know I was going to send this notice of intent to sue. And he turned out to be this nice guy. He's on environmental boards, and I later knew more about him. And he thanked me. So thank you for finally suing us. I've been trying to get the town to fix this problem. And I got sort of buttered up by this and ended up not suing. They were going to fix it. It failed. They were going to fix it again. It failed. They kept remaking this wetland in ways that failed. And then a different mayor came along and so forth. And I finally was ready to sue. They had cut a deal with the state to add a wetland over here on some business park they're building. No public notice that explained it, and just completely screwed it. But by then it was too late for me to sue them. So the lesson is sue fast, sue early, sue often. Get your story straight, get it right. When the 60 days comes and goes, on day 61 or soon thereafter, go ahead and file your lawsuit. And then talk to them. You can sue people nicely.
That's a good point. It can be done.
Right.
Okay. Other lessons you would share beyond sue nicely? That's a good summit.
I think people like being sued. Sometimes. Sometimes it's a bureaucrat like the mayor of this town who kind of wants to do the right thing, and without an outside force, he was never going to get anything done. So it took this product. Another lesson is that people can do this. It's not as overwhelming as it at first seems, because you get lost in the bureaucratic mumbo jumbo talk. You're not a scientist. You don't understand these permits. Once that cloud sort of clears, it's a lot easier than things like discharge permits from a chemical factory and parts per billion and all that sort of stuff. Is the acreage there or not? Did they plant the trees or not? Certainly the gray areas, and we try to stay out of those. Now, some states aren't going to be as easy to navigate as others. For example, they may not have a permit program. They may let the Corps do everything and they never comment, and so you never have this certification. And each state's going to be different. But it is not hard, and it's lots of fun.
Those are good lessons learned. Not hard and lots of fun.